Alright, new day, new deck tech. This one's going to be a little bit different from the normal blue-red spells, or rather blue-red decks that you know and love in the format. No dragons, no eggs, no control. This is Izzet Spells, or is it aggro? I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it Izzet Spells because it has Delver of Secrets, Magmatic Channeler, and Thermo Alchemist, but it's got a little bit of a snow theme with the Ascendant Spirits and whatnot. This one comes from user Arella Knowles on MTGO, and they went 5-0 in a standard league with this. So yeah, again, just a different take on a blue-red deck. No epiphanies, no dragons, nothing like that. This deck is trying to do some pretty fun things with a spell base. Anyways, as always, you can find the deck list down below, and if you're enjoying, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I think we ended up on Diamond 3 or something, maybe even Diamond 2 yesterday with the green-white life gain deck, the Selesnya life gain deck. But yeah, let's give this Izzet Spells, this blue-red spells deck, a little run for its money. See if we can get some good stuff here. All right, on the play. One more land. A blue land on turn 1 would have been fantastic for the Delvers, but this is very clearly just a mulligan. And this hand's fine. We'll just pitch one of these snow islands. And let's go island pass, I guess. That's the turn 1. Alright, so it looks like they're going to be on a control deck of sorts. What do I want to get online? The Magmatic Channeler or the Thermo Alchemist? I guess we want to get a Channeler online since we're not casting very many instants and sorceries early here. Alright, they're on the Grixis version of the deck, so probably gonna just channel and pitch Frostbite then. Get ourselves a Delver and a Consider. What does the Channeler do again? If there are 4 or more instant cards in your graveyard. Alright, so instead of taking the Delver, let's take the Consider. Cast the Consider. We want to put the land into the graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. And then cast out another Magmatic Channeler. Just get these online as soon as possible. Makes sense to me. Foretell. Okay. And an island. 2 instants and sorceries in my yard right now. I think what I like doing is playing with fire on their face. Okay, we'll leave that on top. And then we can... I think we're going to discard the Alchemist here. Take the play with fire. Play the red source. Shoot their face again. Scry 1. Bottom. And then attack for now 4 damage. And then we're going to foretell this Behold the Multiverse. Alright, 2 4/4s. Pretty solid here. We just need to kill them before they can find any interaction for us. Ascendant Spirit. Just gonna go to combat. Attack for 8. Okay, if they're not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna pass and hold up. Behold. It's probably just a memory deluge. Yep, that's fine. Maybe there's merit to beholding and trying to find like a blue source and saw it coming, but I mean, they need to deal with both of these channelers. The list runs, looks like 3 saw it comings. Alright, if they're gonna pass, we'll go ahead and behold then. Galvanic into like a Soul Shatter or something. Demon Bolt. Okay, that's pretty good. Not much I could have done about that, I guess. I don't think we want either of those. Delver and a Spirit. Well, let's cast Iteration. Not bad. Let's put the Iteration in our hand. Send in Spirit on the library, and we'll cast this Play with Fire, scry 1. Don't think we want that at this point. Then we'll just run out the Delver. Guess we're just looking for our last Play with Fire. Sure. I mean, I guess I could have left Saw It coming on. You know what? Maybe I should have left it on top, because it would have flipped the Delver and then I have a counter open. Yeah, we're going to reveal that. Alright, let's go to combat. I figured they would have killed the Aberration on their main phase, though, but looks like if they were just going to pass anyways, maybe it was better to have left the Saw It coming on top. Sure. Prismari Command and the loot. Discards Hazard and a land. Alright, let's go ahead and iterate here. Okay, we'll put the island in hand, the mountain on bottom, and we'll play the other island. I'll just main phase this. Looking pretty bad for us now if they just go Time Walk. Yeah. And then double spell kills my spirit, so we're gonna need to draw that. I mean, turns out I would have won if I kept the Saw It coming on top, but I think they would have, or I thought they would have main phased my that removal spell. Go ahead and kill a bird here, so we don't take as much damage. But we're just dead to them casting any spell, so GG's. We were close, but again, I don't think I'm supposed to keep that Saw It coming on top. I think they simply messed up by not topping or not main phase killing my creature. Anyways, we can cast all 4 of the Frostbites here, bring in 2 negates and a Test of Talents. Stroke's okay versus them. I mean, I don't really have a better option. I could bring in Thundering Rebuke, I guess, although it's not fantastic. Kills the eggs though, but maybe it's okay to leave the eggs, the eggs alive. I guess I can shave like the Behold the Multiverses. Maybe shave 1 Play with Fire, just bring in both of the rebukes. Because I guess an easy way to lose is for me to not kill one of their eggs, and then it just flipping. Yeah, well, that's a pretty easy mulligan. That hand's pretty good though. Pitch a snow-covered island or snow-covered mountain here. Turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Channeler. Go from there. Hey, we got the flip too. Duress. Yeah, they're probably just going to take the counter, I would think. Yeah, this is already a lot of pressure, though. I'm going to consider here first. I'm going to keep the Alchemist. And then I'm going to pitch the Delver here. Look for a land. Oh, we did not find a land. Yikes. Okay. Pretty brutal. And remember, those cards get exiled, so they don't even go in the graveyard for the Channeler. Okay, you take the Rebuke. It does put a third instant sorcery in the graveyard. Alright. We do have a lot of pressure, though, so... I mean, this isn't the worst. Yeah, let's attack for 7. Hope they don't go Galvanic into Demon Bolt again. And... I don't think I play out my last Alchemist. Because they already need to find something here, and we can ping them down to 3. Alright, there it is. Burning down the house. We'll put them to 3. And once again, we are going to hope that we can beat them before they fully stabilize, because this is just a good time. Remember, the Epiphanies themselves are not really what win the game. But they certainly don't feel good. Okay, so they're just gonna Memory Deluge. Yeah, we have a lot of cards then that'll win the game if they don't find like a Fading Hope here. Not surprising that they found one. Sure. Yeah, I mean, again, they drew 3 Epiphanies and 20 cards. I take it back. It's usually not the Epiphanies that win the game. I guess if you draw 3, that does a lot better of a job of winning the game, huh? Spikefield Hazard, they play it as a land. Okay. Oh, Lière's good enough. Yep. I don't have any way to deal 3 damage, so bouncing the Alchemist is going to be good enough. Play with fire doesn't work. Good beats. Good game. Oh, that would have been for Diamond too. So game 1 was winnable. Game 2, I don't know if there was too much I could have done. Yeah, I'm not sure what the correct play was in game 2 there. Alright, anyways, second match here. Hopefully we can pull off a couple wins. Let me make sure I get my untapped thing working. Oop, okay, there we go. We're on the draw. I'll give this hand a keep. If we play against a creature deck, this will be fine. We are not versus a creature deck, however. Hopefully we're not playing against Grixis again. I don't really want to play against them, but looks like that's going to be the case. Set up for like iteration turn 2, maybe hit a blue source and play Spirit. The Celestis, good one. It's not a terrible draw for us. Alright, how do we want to start this off? I guess let's start off with a discard of the play with fire. Island and Thermo Alchemist. Alright, let's take the island. And then we can go Foretell, Saw It Coming, and Ascendant Spirit. As they just have a Foretell card as well. It looks like they might have a Prismari command. Yep. Get a treasure, sure. Start off by pitching the Frostbite. Let's take the land. Foretell, Behold, and pass. Does not feel like a great matchup. Yep. Alright, so we'll end of turn Behold. They're going to memory in response, that's fine by me. It's going to turn it back to daytime next. Yeah, we'll actually draw both of those, that seems fine. They discarded Burn Down the House, it's kind of scary. Let's go for Expressive. Guess we're gonna be casting the Consider. I guess I'll cast the Spirit. Let's put the Alchemist into our hand. Consider on the bottom, and then we can cast the Spirit this turn. It's gonna allow us to attack for 4. Then we can go Spirit, land, pass. They have way too many cards in their hand though, and they're not at a low enough life total, so. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully, Saw It Coming is not a card they can take here. What are they gonna go with? Iteration or Play with Fire? They can't take any of our creatures, but... Alright, they took the Iteration, that makes sense. If they go for Epiphany, I'll counter it. I think I have to let that resolve, sadly. Just level up our Spirit here. I think this might be our turn to kind of hand dump. Yeah, let's just attack for 2. Play out Delver. Oh, do they have a counter? Play out Alchemist. Pass. Oh, gotta go for it. They might have a Jwari here. Oh, they have a Sot coming of their own? Oh, they do have the Disruption. Yeah, that's brutal. Certainly brutal, but... okay. Yeah. Well, we can play with Fire to Scry, but this is looking pretty miserable. Yeah, this just feels like a miserable matchup. Ugh. So I guess my mistake was playing out the extra Delver. I had enough threats on the board. I could have just played out the Thermo Alchemist and held up Saw It Coming plus play hold up the Jwari, or pay for the Jwari. So, might have punted that one away. Yeah, it's... I mean, we're not going to win, but that's one of our better hits for the turn. I don't think we can keep Delver. Though, they're pretty set in just activating their land again and winning, I'm guessing. Alright, we'll scoop that one up. Go to game 2. I'm not saying I'm having fun playing versus mono Epiphany decks, but what can you do? I'm sure they have eggs, but maybe I try without running the rebukes. Maybe I just need to go active and try to not be reactive versus Grixis. But that game was probably winnable. That turn that I played out the Delver and the Alchemist, and then only held up counter with unable to pay for the the Jwari. Because I guess what I could have done is just play out the Alchemist, and if they play something worth countering, I can counter and hold up Jwari. If they don't cast anything, I can just level up the Ascendant Spirit to a 4/4. And I had enough pressure on the board, so I guess I overextended as well as not being able to pay for the Jwari that I thought they might have. Yeah, that's probably on me. Who knows? Might touch upon some historic here in the near future, though, after kind of grinding out some standard. Not too much in variation in standard these days. I've been trying out some new decks, and hopefully y'all have been enjoying that, but the top decks are just really solidified. You know, you have the mono green, the mono white, and then either Izzet or Grixis. There are a couple other decks in there as well, but the solidified tier 1 decks have kind of just been the same thing over and over. It's a mulligan. That's a sad keep, I guess. Alright, Alchemist on 2 and hope that nothing happens to it. Just gonna foretell a card. We drew Iteration. Let's go land pass. Foretell another card. Oh, it looks like they have Demon Bolt. Could also be Spikefield Hazard. Don't think I need to play with fire quite yet. Actually want to lead on Island here, so next turn that means I can Iteration, play a land off of Iteration, and still hold up double blue even if we hit a mountain. I guess I could have foretold saw it coming as well, but... I'm gonna let them have the Celestis. I think I like playing with fire end of turn. This is gonna give us a scry and extra ping. If they do have Demon Bolt, I'm going to be a little bit sad, but... yeah, they do. I guess I could have played around that. I don't know. Move them into my hand. Let's put the Behold in hand. Play out the Delver. Another situation where I could have played around Demon Bolt. Well played by the opponent, though. Yeah, sure. We'll start this song and dance. It's all a state of mind. I'm having a great time. I mean, there have been relevant decisions, so it's not like it's just a a complete slaughter. Okay, Windfall discarding a land, sure. Looks like they have a kill spell for the Delver. Power Word it is, yeah. Alright, let's say Foretell and go. Oh, it's gonna flip back into daytime, presumably here. Damn, all these iterations. It's their third one. Good old Hermit, yeah. So, I'm gonna play with fire the Hermit end of turn and then cast Behold. But probably just scoop here pretty quickly. Like I said, this does not feel like a good matchup for this deck, and we've been paired against it both times here. Do you have a Jwari? Good beats. Alright, good enough. GG's. Yep, I don't even want to play anymore. Hopefully we can get paired against a creature deck this time. I want to see how this deck fares against like mono white or mono green. Really don't want to keep playing against Epiphany decks. Because now we're what? We're just 0-2 versus Grixis. Okay, be on the play here. Great looking hand. Just lead off on the Daddy Delver. Alright, don't do it. Play a snow-covered forest or snow-covered plains. Please. I guess it's just gonna be one of those days. Third match in a row versus Grixis? A presumed Grixis? I mean, I guess they could be Jund. Oh! It's Jund! We did it! Okay. Let's ping them for one here. I'm excited now. Expressive iteration. Put the Alchemist in hand. Spirit on the bottom. Play the land off the top. Attack for one. Play another Delver. Say go. Something new and exciting. It feels so good. Maybe you have just like a Stormseeker or something. If these Delvers flip, they're gonna end the game very, very quickly. Meat Hook Massacre on one. Okay, that's pretty good. Goodbye, Delvers. Let's play another Alchemist. Let's just foretell saw it coming. Double Alchemist will also end the game rather quickly. Create a treasure and venture. Oh my. Huh. I have not seen that card played in too many standard lists, but maybe this is a new thing. It's kind of neat. Yep. I twitch. Let's go ping. Ping. Consider. I will keep the Faceless Haven for sure. And play out a third Thermo Alchemist. Yeah, we look to be in a pretty good spot. That's fine. I don't think we counter that. Really, I think it's just another Meat Hook Massacre that we have to watch out for. Yep, don't care about that. I mean, they might have some Bone Shard cards or whatever they're called, but I don't mind losing one of the Alchemists here. That's also fine, obviously. Alright. Every turn that they don't target one of our Alchemists is a turn that, oof, that's very good as well. It should be over in pretty quick order. Could have main phased the Behold the Multiverse, I guess, but there it is. Alright. Ping. 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 Saw that coming. And that should do her. Odds are Behold the Multiverse is going to find enough to just ping them out with the Alchemist, since they're already going to be at 7 at the end of their turn. Ping. 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 Easy money. Alright. Better. Feels good to not play against stinky, stupid Grixis Epiphany, I'll say that much. Crush the Weak versus them is probably worth... I don't think the Frostbites are as good. And then we probably want some number of negates or Test of Talent also seem fine. I mean, I guess even Stroke can deal with Meat Hook Massacre. Maybe Stroke is better than Test of Talents. Although Test of Talents hitting like their Deadly Dispute could be interesting, perhaps. I think we'll shave like one play with fire. Maybe I'll go without the Disdainful Strokes for this game. And then depending on what we see, can bring the Stroke in for game 3 if we need to. But if it's just countering Meat Hook Massacre, it's probably not good enough, would be my guess. But then again, maybe it's only the Meat Hook Massacre that I can lose to, so maybe we are supposed to. A little bit threat light. But I'm on the draw, so I think I'm okay to keep this even though I don't currently have a red source. Hopefully this Consider can find a red source. Ooh, they kept a one-lander with Twitch. I'm actually gonna keep the negate because I think they probably kept a hand with Deadly Dispute. So if they do find their land, I want to be able to negate the Deadly Dispute. There's our red source, but now we're kind of just priced into passing here. Because I'm in no rush, and they're not doing anything. Okay, let's go Channeler plus pass. I assume they're going to go for the Deadly Dispute end of turn, and then I'm going to negate it. They will get to grab, presumably, Environmental Science, but that's fine, I think. I don't think I mind getting that killed. I don't think that's an important card to counter. We have plenty of threats in this deck. Dina. Okay. Interesting. Let's go and iterate here. Put another counter in my hand, I guess. Look, I'm not saying I would like to draw another threat. I'm just saying I'm the person with all the counters this time. I guess we can play out the Faceless Haven next turn as a threat, so that's a start. Nah, I'm not going to counter that. Just going to pass here now. Alright, there's one of their Deadly Disputes. We'll go ahead and negate that. Oh, I should have let them learn first. Whoops. They might have learned for something different based on the knowledge of now their negate not resolving. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I'll activate the Haven here and try to block the Dina. They can sack their Shambling Ghast to make it a trade. Oh, but looks like they didn't. Ah, sure. That's fair. Duration. Put the Crush in hand. I guess we'll go ahead and cast the Alchemist out this time and just foretell one of our counters. I do need to start doing stuff, and I have too many cards in my hand that I don't want to just durdle for so long that I give them time to find stuff. That's fine. I don't really care if they kill my Alchemist like this. Sure. I'm absolutely fine with that. Iteration again. Cast a 2-mana 4/4. Land and pass. That's probably something I should counter. Sure, that's fine. I don't mind them one-for-1ing me when I have so much action. And exile. Play. Alright, let's go. Looks good. They would need another land plus another Meat Hook Massacre here to kill these both. I'm okay with them killing one. It's not a huge deal. You need to start finding some Ascendant Spirits. Yeah, I'm okay with them killing those. Again, that's not the biggest loss for me. There's one of our spirits. Good. Let's play this. Play it out like that. Say go. Immerstern Predator. Yeah, we probably counter that. Now we just go to town with our spirit. And remember, you can stack the spirit ability multiple times. So I can keep over-leveling it here. And putting 1/1 counters on it. Yeah, I don't care about this. I think I'm going to go ahead and play with fire on them here to get a free scry in. That's pretty good too. Not quite lethal though. Since it's on a 2-turn clock, I guess I shouldn't even leveled. I should have just attacked. See what I drew. Look for some more counters or whatever. Probably better. Just look for more counter magic. In fact, I can just pass here. That doesn't do anything. Just dead on board, right? Because even if they find like another Blood Chief Thirst to kill my spirit, I just level the other one up. Sure. Alright. Okay, well, at least we got one match win versus the decks we've been playing against. So 2 losses versus Grixis. A win versus Jund Treasures. Let's try to get one more match in. Try to get a match versus like mono green or mono white to spice things up. Would be nice. I really, really hope we don't play against another Epiphany deck. But if I do, then it might be time to just retire this deck if Epiphany is going to be that prevalent. 1 blue source, and that's an easy keep. Wow. Triple Delver hand, okay. Only have 1 blue source though, but we go turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Channeler, and maybe turn 3 double Delver. Snow-covered forest. Snow-covered plains. No! I don't want to play against another Epiphany deck. There. Ah, good times. Alright, let's just pitch this Frostbite. Hope to find a blue source, I guess. Did not find a blue source. We go land, Delver, Ortel. Well, on the bright side, maybe it's not Grixis. Maybe it's just straight blue-red. Oh, wow. Guess they're gonna kill my channeler with Demon Bolt? Oh, interesting. I think I just like going double threats out here. I think 5 mana is when we need to start holding up our Saw It Comings. It's fine. Okay. Not a great hit, but this channeler is actually doing a ton of work for us. Holy smokes. Alright. Come on, flip. Damn it, dude. Ugh, the difference in pressure here by not finding a land is so brutal. They know I have a counter though, so if they just go land Epiphany, you know. Actually, we don't even counter Epiphany, do we? I guess I do. Oh, or they're just gonna foretell. Can we get a flip here? Please? Yay, we did it! Go ahead and consider for sure. I don't really care if they Demon Bolt one of these. That's okay. That's not the card that we care about. We'll put that in the graveyard. Attack in. Play another Channeler. They go for Epiphany, I counter it. They go for Burning Hands, I don't care. Itch a land, look at 2. Actually, yeah, no, I have to cast it this turn. Definitely keeping both of those. You have to cast one of your Epiphanies here. Yeah, you can't just sit back forever, my friend. Alright. Important not to get careless with your counters, because they had a bunch of removal that they targeted at my creatures, hoping that I would counter it, and then they could get some Epiphanies online. But none of the 1-for-1 removal is relevant when I already had that many threats on the board, so... Let's cut all 4 Frostbites. Both negates, Test of Talents definitely in. Disdainful Stroke is okay. It hits Epiphanies, it hits Memories. Might bring in 1. I think I probably need to bring in at least 1 Rebuke as well for their dragons. Their eggs. Could probably both play with fires. I mean, it ain't Grixis, but it's another Epiphany deck. Maybe we can squeeze a win out of one of them. See, if we win here, we'll be 0-2 versus Grixis, 1-0 versus Jund, and we would be 1-0 versus Izzet if a win is pulled off here, but still anybody's game, who knows? I wonder if their version is the one that runs the galvanic iterations. Probably so. But, like I said, the blue-red deck I'm playing is blue-red spells. I wanted to try and change things up a bit from all of the other blue-red decks that we've been seeing in Standard. This did go 5-0 in a Standard League on Magic Online by user Arella Knowles. So, as always, my disclaimer, this doesn't mean the deck is tier 1. But it's just something new and different to try out. Good looking hand here. Don't have a 1-drop, but have Channeler plus a bunch of interaction after that. Malevolent Hermit from the opponent, okay. He's gonna straight up Demon Bolt me. Or Rebuke me, sure. Yep, let's go for an Expressive. Don't really care if they counter it. And bottom play. Could have also took the threats, I guess. In fact, I don't know why I took another land. I should have just taken another 1-drop, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm fine with taking a hit for 2. Got a hit. Very nice. Bastion for 3. Let's go with Expressive again. Nice. And bottom hand. Now let's go for Double Delver. Unexpected Windfall in response. You got it. So next turn I'm going to be able to hold up Negate and pay through a Malevolent Hermit. But, I mean, they do have 7 mana now if they want to do something strange. Actually, you know what? I kind of like blocking here with one of them. I don't really mind if they spend 3 mana just making the Hermit. Sure. This makes my counters much worse, yes, but... So it's declined to reveal. Hopefully I held priority in time, and now I can consider that land in the graveyard. Okay, let's attack for 3. Let's go Alchemist plus Foretell. Another Windfall, sure. Discarding Jwari, okay. They're gonna foretell a card, yeah. Well, we might see them with the nonsense next turn, huh? Iteration plus Epiphany. Alright, let's Delver trigger. Did not hit. Do we want to draw that? That actually seems fine. Land. Attack for 4. Oh, it's just a bolt that they have? Or burning hands. Sure. Again, remember, I can't counter because of the Geist. Go Spirit here and pass. Turns out I might want to bring in some Frostbites back. Take 2. Here comes the Epiphany train. Oh, no Epiphany train. I guess they can still cast Epiphany here if they have it. Right, so end of turn, let's first start off by leveling up my Ascendant Spirit, and if they try to burn in response, I can level it up again to a 2/3. Okay, nice, that resolves. So now we'll ping them for 1. I guess I'm not going to fire off the Consider. I want to see if it's like a land on top and be able to consider it away. Alright. Do I want to bin that? I guess that's okay to draw 2. Still attacking with both here. Okay, we'll not level, we'll just hit him for 3. They might have a Demon Bolt anyways. Oh, alright. Play out our Spirit again. Say go. They did have Bolt. Great. Yeah. So what I was thinking about is, you know, I could just fire off the Sot coming of the Negate to trigger my Alchemist, even though we wouldn't get to counter it. But I don't think we need to do that. Looks like we're in pretty good shape here. They might be flooding out or something. Shoot for 1. Level up Spirit once. Upkeep. Man, no flipping again. Yeah, that's fine, we'll draw it. Attack with both. I think they have to chump now. Yep. Oh? Alright, I'm gonna go for the level now. And that's lethal, I believe. Right? Ping them for 1. Cast Consider. Untap our Alchemist. And I was going to counter my own spell with Negate here, so this works out too. Ping. Ping ping. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we got pretty fortunate this game. The opponent just drew a bunch of blanks, even after like wind falling twice. But hey, we'll take it. So we lost twice with this deck versus Grixis, but we beat Jund and a blue-red list. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun little deck. I don't think it's tier 1 by any means. Just a different take on blue-red in this format. I mean, you can win some games. You do have some crazy draws potentially, but I'd really want to see how this deck would do versus mono green, since I think that could be interesting. It would be a straight up racing situation. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode of, I guess, Standard Deck Tech. If you guys want to check out this deck list, as always, down below in the information section. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time.